Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Whoa. Steve Harvey, you better give me some air. Steve Harvey, yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say, you gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. I got a tweet the other day. When Steve Harvey used to get to preaching, I used to just turn the radio off. But now it's different. Old dude be bringing it. He be bringing the truth. I appreciate that. You know, man, when I was younger, man, when I wanted to do what I wanted to do, man, I ain't want to hear nothing else. I didn't want to hear nothing that contradicted what I wanted to do. You know, so it's a funny thing, man, about me, man. I would hear the truth. I would know it to be the truth, but because I had another plan, another mission, another goal, another set of dues I wanted to get done, I didn't want to hear that. You know, so a funny thing, man, is like, it's like when I was a little boy and I used to get scared sometime at night, you know, the booger man. So I thought that if I just pulled the blanket up over my head, that meant that if I can't see the booger man, he can't see me. That's the theory. That's an ostrich, you know, sticking his head in the sand thinking, wow, if I don't see this dude, he can't see me. A lot of ostriches done died with their head stuck in the sand. I just didn't want to be one of them people that left this world with my head in the sand. But I just wanted to say, man, this morning that quit talking about change. Y'all listening? Because this is real right here. Quit talking about change and let's make a change. You know, man, I don't mind giving people advice. I really don't, because so many people along the way have handed it to me freely, man. Some people just saw me doing wrong and say, young man, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Some people say, hey, bro, look, man, I know what you're trying to do, but man, have you thought about it this way? So I've had a lot of favor in my life, a lot of grace been shown on me, a lot of mercy, a lot of people that came to me, helped me along the way. So I don't have no problem with this part of what I'm obligated to do in the mornings. But let's quit talking about change, y'all, and let's make a change. See, change is growth, and ain't no growth without change. You got people, man, you ever met a person that's just insistent on doing it their way? I mean, nobody in the building think they should go that way, but they so boneheaded. Oh, this is how I'm going to do it. But, bruh, listen to me, man. That ain't how it's done. You going to run into this. I'll show you. Wait a minute, man. You can't do it that way, man. If you are sick and tired of where you are, then you have to change. Change can only come from within. Can't nobody make you change. Now, we got a penal system in place that can make you sit down if you don't want to change. We'll sit you down and we'll restrict your movement and your communication to the point where if you want to continue this foolishness, we're going to put you in this building with a whole lot of people that's foolishness. And y'all just trick each other all day long. But if you are sick and tired of your situation, pray for it. Pray for change. Ask God to help you change. Ask God what he wants for you instead of always telling God what you want. It's an interesting prayer to have with God. When you quit going to God with your list and check in with God and see what his list is, that's a very interesting prayer. If you're a praying person, I suggest you try that sometime. It's so interesting, man. Do you know what it did for me when I started asking God what he wanted for me instead of telling God all the time? I still tell him what I want, but instead of all the time going to him with what I want, you know what it did for me? It freed me up. It took a lot of pressure off. I no longer had to think of everything. And what I was thinking of a lot of times wasn't working no way. And when I opened myself up to what he wanted, to what his will was, man, do you know how much simpler my life got? And do you know how much bigger it got? I'm trying to tell you, man, if you pray for change and you allow God to help you with the change, or if you let God just produce the change in you will be amazing. If you've been listening to me out, especially out in LA, since I was on the radio since 2000, can't you hear the change? I'm flat out telling you that a change has come. But I had to pray for the change because I couldn't make the change on my own. And then after you pray for the change, you got to work towards your change. You know, there's faith without works is dead. Everybody wants something from God, always want to talk to God about something, but then, man, don't want to do nothing about it. Faith without works is dead. You can't do it that way, man. It just does not happen. So after you done prayed to God about it, what you got to do then is you got to turn around and go, hey, man, all right, now, what is it I got to do? You know, you got to do something to bring it about. So after you pray for it, work for it and do something today about it. Stop procrastinating. Don't procrastinate, folks. The change can start today. Man, I want to change. How about today? You know, then you see them same people, man, I want to change. That's next week. How about today? I see people years later, man, I'm still in this same old situation, man. I'm going to do something. How about today? Today is a good day. There's nothing stopping you from changing today. Nothing except you. You can begin the process of change immediately. And change is growth, y'all. And ain't no growth without changing. It's a simple thing. And I'm talking to you in broad strokes because everybody got something about them they need to change. That's why I'm not specifically talking about anything. I got some things in me that need to change so I can grow further. Everybody has something about them that they need to change in order to grow further and then go further. Now, what's stopping you is you won't start the change today. Don't hesitate. Make that change. And then I want you to watch something. When you change, watch the difference in you. Notice the difference in you. Feel the difference in you. And guess what? You gonna be different. If you watching for the change, if you feeling the change, then guess what? You gonna be different, man. Watch for the difference. Feel the difference. You'll be different. If you're sick and tired of your situation, folks, you can change that. But the change is in you. It's a simple decision you have to make. I'm going to change. The change is up to you. You can decide today if you want to change, you want to be different. If you're sitting behind the wall, I love speaking to the brothers and sisters behind the wall. If you're behind the wall, man, and you're sick and tired of being behind the wall, man, why don't you change? You ever thought about that? Change. Man, if I get back out there, I'm going to just do the same thing. Stop saying that. Stop breathing that negativity into your life. Decide today that you want to change. You can do it. Everybody can change. If you don't know how to change, pray for it, man. Ask God to help you with the change. Oh, you get some movement then, partner. You get a whole lot of movement then. All right? Let's ride.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. This voice that you're listening to, it belongs to me. My name is Steve Harvey. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. That's not the important thing. The important thing is why we are here. Why Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Jr., nephew Tommy, Mississippi Monica, why we are here every morning. To uplift, to enlighten, and to entertain. But there's no greater uplift that we can give you than to give thanks and honor to Almighty God. Because without God, nothing happens. Nothing. You can think it does, but I'm just letting you know, nothing happens without Him. All good things come from heaven above. Please understand that. The fact that He does not treat us the way we act, that alone is His extending His grace and mercy to all of us. I'm so grateful for that, I don't know what to do. I thank Him most of all for grace and mercy. Man, for just forgiving me for the things I've done knowingly, went in to do it wrong. He forgave me anyway. Whoo, man, oh man. That's the God man, boy, bye. Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Jr., and the legend that is nephew Tommy. Well, that's the way to start. What's up, Junior?
Now, Unc, let me talk to you, man.
Talk to me.
How do you deal with people, Unc, that tear you down because you didn't do something that they wanted you to do right then?
Oh, that's all the
other
time.
Stuff you've done. But when you don't do it when they want to do it now.
Because it's what have you done for me lately.
Come on, Jen.
Nobody keeps a track record. Nobody keeps a log book. Nobody, man. I don't know nobody, man, that keeps active, current, and precise records of everything I've ever done for them when it comes to them wanting something new. I have not met that person yet. And if you have, man, hold on to them tight. Because when have you ever heard a person come up to you with a request and go, hey, man, listen, man, I know in 81 you did this for me, and then you did this for me in 85, and then 87 you came through. I know I doubled down on it. I know I ain't pay you back in 95. But then when you came through for me again in 98 anyway, and then when 2000 came, and I sure appreciate that, man. 2005, I hit you up and you helped me again anyway. Well, anyway, it's 2025. And listen, man, I know I've got a long track record of not coming through when I say I'm going to do, but I got one more request. If I could just have $3,000, man, I promise you. Have you ever heard that?
No.
Have you ever heard a person do that?
Yeah.
So, dog, stop expecting it. Because people have selective memory when it comes to what you've done for them. But let them do something for you, though.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember that time I was there for you. You know, I got a guy that reminds me of every single time he spoke up for me. One time. He spoke up for me one time. And I got to hear about it every time we talk.
Like what, Steve?
No, I ain't going to do it.
He's one of those, remember that time?
Remember that time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. It is time now to hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back. What you got for us, nephew?
Shirley, this right here, Mr. Wiggins, you cut the wrong yard. You cut the wrong yard. That's what happened right here. We cut the wrong yard. Junior, when last time you cut a yard, man?
Ooh, man.
You cut your yard, Junior?
Ooh. Dog, Tommy, no.
Ooh.
I can cut a yard, dog, since I about 17.
Big dog, when last time you cut that yard out there at that mansion?
Dog,
He'd still be cutting.
I ain't even been in the grass.
Okay.
All right.
I drive by, there ain't no walk in.
You drive by there.
Let's start out with ask. You cut the wrong yard, Mr. Wiggins. Let's go, Cat Dog.
Hello?
Hello, hi, my name is George. I'm with Green Lawn Services. We came out and cut your yard yesterday, and we're trying to make sure that you liked everything thoroughly. We cut the front, the back. We also did your hedges, put some mulch in the flower beds, the weed eating in the whole 9 yards, and we also left an invoice on your doorstep. Want to make sure you got that as well.
Y'all cut my yard? Man, I walked all around, man. It looked good, but I was trying to figure out who the hell cut it.
Sir, yeah, we cut it as of yesterday. You were actually on our schedule, and we did everything thoroughly. I'm actually just calling as a follow-up.
How the hell I get on your schedule, Doc?
Sir, are you Mr. Malone at 50 Zimmerman?
Hell no, man. I'm Wiggins from 50. Man, you cut the wrong house. That's next door, man.
Yeah.
So I guess you need to put your invoice on their door, partner.
Sir, you're not Mr. Malone at 50 Zimmerman?
Say, man, I just told you I'm 53 and I'm Mr. Wiggins. You done cut the wrong door. Y'all need to go to Mr. Longhouse and get your money, because you ain't cut here. You got the wrong house.
No, sir.
No, y'all coming over here trying to collect no money.
Oh, sir, hold on just a second here. You're saying we didn't...
You done cut the wrong yard.
Sir,
I ain't on no schedule. I ain't tell you come over here and cut. And you go over there and talk to Malone, get your money. You can't.
Sir, there's no way we can charge Mr. Malone if we haven't cut his yard. Now, let's just
then you need to take your over there and cut Mr. Malone's yard and put that invoice in his yard. You ain't cut here, partner.
And sir, I understand.
Thing at this now.
Sir,
y'all
listen.
Done wouldn't cut the wrong yard. You go cut the right yard and get the right that invoice. You ain't got here. You ain't getting thing at this house.
Okay, sir. I say this now.
I didn't call no body to come cut over here. You go to that house and cut his right and get him the invoice. You ain't getting here, partner.
I understand that, sir. Listen, what I want to say is, we'll go over and we'll take care of Mr. Malone's yard. I understand that we've made a mistake, but I understood you say that you did like the services. So wouldn't it be even right for you to actually go ahead and send the invoice in along with the check, since you did like the services?
Well, evidently it seems like your is retarded, because didn't I just tell you you cut the wrong yard? You go over there and cut the right yard and get your money. You ain't got nothing but practice here. You done a good job.
I understand that we cut the wrong yard, sir. I understand that. But you got the services and you like the services. I don't want to have to come out there and get the money from you.
Well, come on if you're coming. Come on if you're coming. I got something for you. Come on over here and get your money.
But you said you liked...
I wouldn't give a if I said the moon was green. You cut the wrong yard, you go get your money from the right. You ain't getting here.
Sir,
I got something for you. You come on over here. You see what you get.
Sir,
y'all done cut the wrong yard. You trying to get my money. You ain't getting here. Now you go get your from the right. You either right next door, go cut that and leave that paper over there.
I'm coming over there.
You want me to start some? I'll start some. Ain't finna come around here and do no and be charging me no money now. Yeah, I got more heat than hell. Get money. If you want to, come get it.
You got your yard cut, and we deserve to get our money back. Now,
you deserve to get to what you come around here trying to get some money. Now, I told you don't cut the wrong yard. Now,
and I'm going to tell you, don't make me whoop your behind this yard.
You come on then. You come bring your on.
I will whoop your behind in the front yard that just got cut.
You bring your mama and your pappy and you come try to get this money. I'll put some on you.
Don't you? I got one more thing to tell you. Is you listening?
I don't want to hear now. You come stand up some now. You cut the wrong yard.
I've got one more thing to tell you. Is you listening, Mr. Wiggins?
I'm listening.
Look, this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked. Hello?
What? I know good and well. I sit there and listen to this every morning and y'all got my...
Look at him. Your boy Gary just pranked you, man.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah, we laughing now, but I'm gonna whoop Gary.
Let me ask you something though, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, goodness.
And there you have it. You cut the wrong yard. I'll be back in another hour. Just ignorant. Y'all already know. Ain't nothing gonna change. Time gonna be time.
When's the last time you cut the grass? You asked the guys before you played the prank. When's the last time?
I don't even have a lawnmower crawler. I can't lie to you.
Oh, okay.
Good.
The chateau, the weeds are growing up. What do you
Come
saying?
on, rich boy.
No.
Yeah,
come
what
on,
are you
come on.
saying?
Hey, come on.
Ain't
Come
no
on,
weeds
rich boy.
growing.
Come on, come through. Ain't no
What are you
weeds.
saying then?
He don't cut no grass.
I just said I
He
did
don't
cut.
ride on no lawnmower. He don't do none
Right.
of that.
I used to cut yards, so I put my time in. Okay, I did.
That's what it is.
You cut yards
Cut yards.
when?
I used to cut yards, huh? In between school, in the summer,
You don't remember that
in
on
college.
Steve?
I was cutting my yard. I was cutting yards like.
Hell no.
You're lying? What are you saying? That's what he told us.
Every time I worked with him, he fired me. It don't matter what we.
Hell yeah, because we had a push lawnmower and you couldn't reach the handle. So what good was you
Thank you,
going to do?
nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hi, this is Shirley Strawberry, and I'm partnering with The Lead. Let me tell you, it couldn't have come at a better time. I moved some furniture around last weekend in my new place. It turns out that was a really bad idea because all that bending and lifting and pretending I'm still 25 didn't agree with my knees. So I grabbed a Lead because when my body pain shows up, I need something that lasts. With just one pill, a Lead lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, R. Kelly's former chocolate factory mansion has sold. Kim Kardashian said her marriage to Kanye was toxic and he gave away their Lamborghinis. What? And we've got the list of the top, Halloween costumes for this year. And we'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to Ask the CLO. This is from Alberta in Piscataway. Alberta says, I found out that my boyfriend of 2 years is married, but his wife lives in a senior living apartment. A mutual friend said the lady has lived there for 2 years and my boyfriend refuses to move in with her. So in that case, is it cool to date him?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
This is the important question.
Okay.
How are y'all using the term boyfriend and assisted senior living in the same sentence? That's where I'm at right there. I'm talking about no. Now you heard that your boyfriend's wife he married, and she live in a senior citizen assisted living. He don't want to live there. So is it okay to date him?
He's married.
How old is he?
What about this does she get?
How, I'm gonna go with an age on this. I'm gonna assume
Alberta.
everybody in their high 60s.
Alberta.
That's a dead giveaway that she was born before. Alberta, she was born before 1970.
For
You
sure.
think so?
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Alberta, that's a pre-1970 name. Alberta. So now, I don't really know where y'all going with this here, but that's
So is Miss Alberta a mistress? What's going on?
Yeah,
she's
she's
a
a
side
mistress.
piece.
a old side piece too.
So how old is the lady that's in?
She
And what is her name?
She old side piece. She okra and tomatoes. That's how old the side piece she is.
Not even coleslaw.
Yeah.
What's her boyfriend and his wife's name? What are their names?
Oh, the girlfriend, the wife's name is Claudette.
And the husband?
Demas.
Making them.
Short for Nicodemus. All right,
Yes,
moving on.
that's what they call it for short. Demus, but it's Nicodemus.
Moving on to Gino in Fairfax. Gino writes, my girlfriend is not black, so we have problems with cleanliness. She doesn't wash her hands before she goes in the fridge, before she cooks, or before she eats. I do like her a lot, but she's not ready to meet my parents like this. How do I fix her?
Yeah, you got to break over, don't you? I don't know how you fix a nasty woman. I don't know how to fix a nasty woman. I've never had one. I don't even know how that ain't a priority. A clean woman?
You gotta watch.
I might walk in and open up the refrigerator, but you can't. I'm just a dude. You know how many times I got slapped at my mama's house opening that refrigerator while washing my hands, come here from playing?
Yes.
Boy.
Yep, for sure.
So, and I think that's a racist remark that you made because I think she's not black, so she's not clean. That's racist, dog. That is very racist.
Not appropriate to say.
Yeah.
That's stereo. That's not right. Yeah, and let me just throw this out. Y'all not gonna make it. I just want to put that in there. Y'all not gonna make it. Yeah, that's just no way. Ain't nothing in here.
Get out while you can. All right, moving on to Melanie in Augusta. Melody writes, I'm going on a ski trip with the girls and my husband found out that I'm paying extra for a private room. It's for peace and quiet and relaxation, but my husband thinks I'm going to be up to something. I am so irritated. Why can't he trust me? She just wants some peace and quiet and some relaxation.
That sounds right to me. I wouldn't. I'm not staying with nobody. I'm gonna have my own.
Want to share a bathroom. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah, you're not finna be in the bed next to me or none of that. I'm not ever doing that.
Well, he finna call every day on this vacation. Y'all know that. He finna call every day.
Yeah, and all times of the day and night.
Yes, all day.
You can call, FaceTime. I'm still in my room by myself.
Yeah.
Now here's a very appropriate question though.
Come on.
Can you ski? See, I in it. That's what could be leading to all the shakiness. Is he know your can't ski? So now, what is you all up in the mountains for?
He just wants to go be cute in the clubhouse.
Yeah, from Augusta, Georgia, y'all going skiing? Okay, all right. All right.
That's what you got out of that, huh?
Yeah, the Bahamas is right there. Right there. You can be in the Bahamas on a nice beach at the Cove. Atlanta's one of them. Right there. You all up in the mountains skiing. Don't know a doggone thing about skiing.
Well, last one. Here we go, Steve. This is Bradford in Long Beach. Bradford writes, last year I got divorced and my ex-wife won't move out of our home even though it's on the market. I can have her forcefully removed from the home, but I'd hate to do that to her. She's sabotaging the sale of the house. What should I do?
Ooh, Lord, I've been there before. Ooh, Lord. Did I write this?
Only if your name is Bradford. Yeah, you're Broderick, but not Bradford.
That's close. Well, let me say this to you, dog. I know she's sabotaging the sale of the house because it's to make you continue to pay the house note while she lives there. That's as evil as it gets. I've had that done to me. Now, what you're going to have to do is go back to court and get the house put in receivership.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know all this here.
And then what is that going to do?
Then that's going to force the house to be sold in receivership.
So force her to get out.
Because they're going to sell the house.
And split the profits, right?
Well, now, if they are splitting the profits, I didn't get that.
Oh, you did?
I just want to be clear about that. I gave up the house and had to pay for it, and they stayed there and wouldn't move out. So now I had to go to receivership. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, the thing with receivership is you're not going to get the full value of the house.
Oh.
Because somebody could come in there and get a steal.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But that's
Sounds
what
like
that's
she's gonna
what's
be living
called.
there for a little longer.
No, that's called cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
That's what happens to people
Yeah.
like that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we will have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
According to Yahoo.com, Kim Kardashian married Kanye West back in 2014 and divorced him in 2022. Kim was a recent guest on the Call Her Daddy podcast, where she really opened up about her toxic marriage to Kanye, his mental state, and his unpredictable financial decisions. Kim said they had 5 Lamborghinis, and one time she came home and asked where the cars were, and Kanye had given the Lamborghinis away to his friends. Kim went on to say, she went on to say that she stayed in the marriage despite Kanye's mental health issues for their 4 children. But the breaking point was when she and her family were concerned about her safety and his public outbursts. Kanye revealed that he had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder back in 2018. What do you guys think?
I had diagnosed him in 2009.
About Kanye?
I've been saying bipolar.
Yeah.
5 of them. Yeah.
Do you think though you I know it's kind of like, did she see the signs and ignored
The sign was when
sign?
you gave away these 5 cars. That was
the red
first
flag?
No, the sign was way before that.
It was right before. Yeah.
I think she did. Like she said, she had 4 kids, you know?
Yeah,
But
she was
see,
trying to stay.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all, come on now. Let's be real. The sign you saw in the beginning was a dollar sign.
From Kanye.
If Kanye were poor, if Kanye was a poor man, Kanye's not getting this opportunity.
Okay.
Come on now, let's all understand that.
Yeah.
So the first sign you see is the dollar sign. The dollar sign makes you blind to the other signs.
So, but she
had
was
her
already
own money.
famous.
Yeah,
Right,
she had her own
sure.
money.
First sign
Y'all
you
ain't never wanted no more money?
So we just gonna take this and run with it.
What? I'm just trying to understand. She already had some money. She ain't had his money.
Record sales and all that.
Y'all, come on now. So the sign that they saw in the beginning was a dollar sign. There ain't nothing wrong with it. And I do believe they were in love.
At one point.
I do believe that.
Point. Yeah, I do too. At one point. Yeah.
And I've met her several times. She is a really, really good person, man. I have never ever seen them Kardashians do anything doggish to anybody. Never. They just really cool people every time I've seen them.
Them slavery clothes should have been a sign. That should have been a sign.
From Kanye's line, his fashion
gear.
line.
He made a whole plantation of clothes. Remember that?
The mask he
That
was
should have been a
wearing
red
in
flag.
the summertime when he was covering his
Yeah.
whole face up.
Them pantyhose.
But I still wear my Yeezys. I rock the Yeezys. I like those.
Them pantyhose on your face. With them big leather bomber jackets in the hot sun.
Been seeing signs.
Dog, I know you stink. I know you.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's get out of it.
But while your wife walking next to you dressed in a prophylactic, then you sitting up in here with a black pair of pantyhose on your face.
Stop saying Patty.
When the last
That's
time
what
you
they
had
are.
prophylactic?
Well, that's
You
what
talking
your
about
wife got on.
the current wife.
Yeah, the current wife, she got on prophylactic, and you got on a black pair of pantyhose on your face.
He says Patty
Eggs.
And they're
With the little
okay.
knot tied in the tack. And then you got on leather pants, a leather bomber, and some black gloves.
Yeah, he stank.
Yeah.
That stank.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ew.
Now, when you get to the room, ain't nobody happier than you.
Well, the suburban Chicago mansion, once known as R. Kelly's chocolate factory, has sold for Just 1,600,000. The 21,000 square foot Olympia Fields estate where Robert once recorded his hit music and committed some of his crimes was bought out of foreclosure back in 2013 by Rudolph and Elaine Isley for $587,000. Despite extensive renovations, including a jungle-themed pool and the Chicago Bulls-themed bedroom, the home struggled to sell amid six-figure property taxes and a notorious history. However, the mansion just...
Don't nobody want to buy no house with no Chicago Bull bedroom in it.
Not sexy.
We gotta get these horns off this wall.
Unless
all
Michael
that
Jordan
sheetrock,
himself is in
that
there.
sheetrock stank. They gotta get all that stuff out of here.
And this bull snorting with that ring in his nose. We got these horns, and we know what's been going on in here. We got to get all this out of here.
They got to level that house to start over.
We got to get all these kid clothes out of here.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We got to get these demons out.
Yeah.
You got to get that closet cleared out. You got to get all them sneakers out of there. You got to get all these skateboards out of
We
here.
tear the house down.
Yeah.
It
was so.
Burn it down.
Burn it. Okay.
Moving on. Halloween is just a few weeks away, and here are just a few of the most popular Halloween costumes for 2025. We got the Marvel superheroes. We got Glinda, Elphaba and Glinda from the movie Wicked. We got Superman. We got the Handmaid's Tales characters from the movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. We got Kendrick Lamar's look from the Super Bowl halftime show. Halloween candy prices are also up this year due to inflation. So here's today's question. What is your most memorable encounter with a homeowner while trick-or-treating? Quick, good or bad?
Bag. I done had rocks put in my bag when they done ran out of candy.
All right, guys. Coming up at 20 minutes after, a woman in New York City goes off on ICE after a family member is detained. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
According to the Black Information Network, a woman in New York City confronted ICE agents at the New York Federal Plaza building after ICE agents detained her family members following an immigration court appearance. The ICE agents wanted her to leave, and she was very upset. Take a listen.
I look like I'm okay? Don't come up in my face here because I hit hard. Oh, with y'all.
Try it.
I wish you would.
Try it.
You try me and see what the f*** be angry. All of us angry out here. So don't think it's y'all alone.
Get out of here.
Who you telling get out of here? Why you telling me get out of here? You asked me a question and I'm answering you.
Get out of here. Man.
What's wrong with you?
Wow.
Whoa.
I saw it. I saw that video. She was very upset.
Yeah.
Very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
ICE
is that a government job?
You wonder, are they getting paid because of the government shutdown right now, right?
That's what I'm asking. Like, if they say some people are not going to get paid, are they eventually they won't get paid?
Well, they're still working with enthusiasm. Usually that's a sign that you're getting a check. Yeah.
Yeah. Man. It's really sad.
Yeah,
it's really sad that
what they're doing to these people it's just horrible. It's really bad. What, Steve?
I'm so over this what's the word? Emblazement. What's that word when you?
I don't know.
I don't know the word. When you empower. Mm-hmm. I'm so over the empowerment of regular people, giving them authority to make life-changing decisions about an item they know nothing about except their own racist viewpoint. So ICE, who has no training, these new people that's coming in here, the National Guard that they sending over there act as ICE agents, who have no training whatsoever. All they doing is picking people that don't look like them. Why don't you go on up to New York and arrest all of them white people that's over here that done came in and ain't got no work visas and all this here? Because, this, go on over there. Ukraine, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Poland. Go over there. Go on where your checks at for them.
That's not their target.
No.
But no, man, they down here, man, just harassing these people, man.
Families,
harassing
children.
so many innocent people. If you were going after criminals, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, but you breaking
But
up
that ain't
families.
what you're doing.
Yeah, working people. Yeah.
Yeah. Really sad.
This is all Project 2025. This is all Make America Great Again. Ooh. And I told everybody in the beginning, when they say Make America Great Again, what are they talking about? Well, now you see. And all these Latinos for Trump, where you at now?
Yeah.
And all y'all blacks for Trumps, where you at now?
All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about comedy legends right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Netflix has announced the release of Being Eddie next month, a documentary about comedy legend Eddie Murphy's 50-year career. We all just love Eddie Murphy. I mean,
yes,
he
we
brought so
do.
much joy
Yes,
and so much laughter.
Yes, sir.
So, Steve, you're also celebrating your 40th anniversary of your comedy career this year. So here's a question for you,
Been
Tom
fine with
Jr.
me. It ain't been as big as Eddie's, but mine been fine.
Still outstanding.
Yeah. But I have a question for you guys, you, Tommy, and Junior. What has changed about the comedy industry since you first got in the game? I'm sure a lot, right?
What you can say.
Man.
The topics some topics you just can't, you're scared to touch.
Yeah.
Because of the political correctness.
That's when you don't cross that line, because you can get canceled.
Yeah.
The chains is on comedians now that weren't on it before. The freedom of speech is gone.
Yeah. And that's
you can't have an opposing view of anybody on the left or the right.
Or they're coming after you.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah. But has the game
Say something about somebody on the extreme left and see what happens. But say something about somebody on the extreme right.
In addition to the politics, that's obvious with the cancel culture. What about the industry that has changed? I mean, when you guys were coming up, you guys had your heroes and your icons and the comedians you looked up to prior, Red Fox, the big ones. So now what has changed in the game? Like if you're a comedian that's listening and trying to get into the industry.
I'll say I had mentors. You had a comedy mentor who taught you the right way to do the business, to actually do the business. I don't know.
So what you're saying is you were funny, but you needed some guidance and some direction.
You had to know how to do the business. You had to have somebody teach you. This is what you do on the road. This is how you go out doing everything on the road. This is what you have to do. And then you take this and you apply this, and this is how you build your set. And you build your set like this, and this is how you be professional. All those things were taught to us. Me and Tommy we had mentors.
Right. Okay. What about you, Steve?
So
did you have a mentor?
Oh, yeah, man. Of course.
I know you told us about J.
Anthony Brown.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, J. Anthony Brown taught me the most. Bill Cosby set me down and schooled me as to what was going on. I was sitting there. I was in the room with Richard Pryor. I've been in the room with Arsenio. I've been in the room with. I've been in the room with him.
Chappelle.
I've been in the room with Eddie.
Rock.
I've been to Eddie's house. I've been in the room. Now I didn't get mentored by Chappelle or Rock because I was there.
Yeah.
We were
You had
all
a ride.
coming up at the same time.
Okay.
And I had got on a meteor ride of my own, Chappelle just of late became, after the Chappelle show. You know, Chappelle got launched after the Chappelle show.
Yeah, on Comedy Central. Yep.
Chris Rock got launched through his comedy specials, Blacker Than Black, Bigger Than Black, whatever it was. And, you know, stuff like that. But we all had different routes. But, you know, now it's a different game now. These guys are getting famous on Instagram. If you look at this kid, Marco, I look at this kid that was doing all of them,
okay,
what's
so
his name?
scenarios.
Junior, what's his name? Is it Mojo? What's that dude?
JoJo Brooks?
He a full-time comedian now. But when you look at him online, he's brilliant with the audience.
Mojo Brooks, is that it?
Yeah, he's absolutely brilliant with the audience. And I've seen him do some funny stuff with that audience. But to sell out an arenas to sell 3,000 tickets, you can't just be brilliant with the audience. I'd love to see his set.
Okay.
Now, Country Wayne became famous off the internet too. And then I saw his special and I actually liked it. I thought Country Wayne had did that thing to be somebody that came off the internet. But it's very hard to come off the internet with skits to become a comedian. That's two different worlds now. Comedic acting and stand-up is two different worlds, and a lot of them have found that out.
All right, guys. Coming up next, it is a nephew and the prank phone call for today. Right after this, you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, what's going on next door? What's going on next door? We'll get into it in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Yeah, let me tell you what's going on over here. Okay, what's going on over here is we have decided at the job, no more hair weaves. We're not doing no more weaves at the job.
Who are you talking to? For your decision. This is your decision to make.
Hey, man, speaking of hair weaves, have you noticed on the Zoom? Look at the Zoom right now.
Yeah,
me, you, and
all
Kill
natural hair.
Just alike.
You and who?
Me, you, and Kill look just alike.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I don't look like you and Junior. If you look that, I do not look like no you and Junior.
You listening to what I'm saying. You was talking about hair weaves.
Right.
And I said, look at me, you, and Junior. We look just alike.
Okay, I'm going to show you where you different. Junior, lean your headsets back.
Why is it about my headset?
Just lean them back. Just like this here. Yeah, like, see that? Now turn sideways, Junior. See, now, why are you saying we look alike?
He got side hair.
I got
Side hair.
He's Sherman Hemsley.
George Jefferson.
I am not.
Yeah. See, but
Will we move it on up?
Yeah, when you look at him head on, we look very similar. What I'm trying to
do. Not according to Tommy.
Junior, you keep saying it's the light, but you see, light make you see.
It is kind of the light, though. See?
You directly under, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, step back there.
Shirley, y'all can quit. Y'all can quit. I'm looking at it.
Shirley.
I'm looking at it right here.
The light is bouncing off your scalp.
Yeah. Yeah. Light don't bounce off hair.
What's the
You ain't got hair like Monica.
Okay.
I'm
the
just,
prank is
I'm
no
just
hair
saying.
weaves.
Well, I'm just saying, ain't no hair in front of that headset.
You always start.
That little thing on top of your head there's no hair in the front of that.
Bothering you every day,
No, it ain't bothering me, man. I was telling you to just look at us. We got so much in common.
We don't have nothing in common. I've got hair.
Can't run the prank. No hair weaves.
Please.
And no George Jeffersons.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Risa, please. Risa.
This is she.
Hi, Risa. My name is Byron. Byron from the job. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, Byron?
I'm good. Listen, I hate to call you after hours at your home, but there has been some new issues that will be going into effect as of tomorrow morning. And we're calling everyone, letting them know the new changes that have been issued that will take effect first thing tomorrow morning. So we're giving everyone a call, so don't be alarmed. It's just giving you a call, letting you know what the higher-ups have changed, okay?
Okay, there's no problem. I got a few minutes to listen.
Okay. As of tomorrow, what's going to happen is when you guys come in, you'll be issued a new key card. and that particular card will actually registers when you come in and go out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Second one is there will no longer be any personal internet at the job any longer. You won't be able, they're actually putting a block on all computers. All the computers will no longer be able to go to a lot of these sites that you guys go to that you've been, that's been available here in the past. Okay?
Okay.
All right. The last one is, Risa, do you wear a hair weave?
What?
Do you wear a hair weave or a wig?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's one thing, and hopefully you can get this changed by tomorrow. There's no weaves or hair or wigs going to be allowed at the job site from this point on. So as of tomorrow morning, everyone must be wearing their natural hair.
You're joking.
No. These are the issues that are going to be that are instated, and these are going to take effect as of tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock.
What does hair weave have to do with any of these changes? The first two I can understand. Punching in and being on the Internet, yes, that's something that corporate. But hair weave and wigs, you're getting into changing people's appearance.
Higher-ups they're looking down upon it. Wigs and hair weaves, they have to go. So I'm assuming that if you, like you said, you do have one, I suggest
it doesn't come out very
you start
easily.
taking it down now and prepare your hair to be natural as you come into work tomorrow.
I'm not taking my hair down. I've been here 7 years, and I've dealt with all the changes that y'all have made, but there's no way that I'm taking my hair weave down. I'm sorry. What's your name, Byron?
Yes, my name is Byron, and
I'm sorry.
Let's get back to your weave. You're going to have to do something. Is there someone that you can call tonight to help you get your hair down and so you can look presentable with your natural hair tomorrow?
No, my weave costs over $200-300, and I'm not about to take that down. I mean, it takes a long time to take that down.
Okay. I mean, is this something maybe you can take it down and just wear it on the weekends? Because as of now, you're not going to be allowed to actually wear it on the property.
And how will you know if someone has a weave or not? Are you going to do head checks or something? There's some
Okay, ma'am, I'm not quite sure what they're going to do to check it, but by you telling me that you have a weave, then I have to write it down that you have confirmed that you do, and we got to make sure that tomorrow morning you're not wearing one.
But you don't know what my natural hair looks like from my weave. You heard how much I pay for it, so it's a good weave.
Ma'am, it's not about how good, the quality of your weave or anything. They don't want it. They want natural hair. I don't know what that means, but they're going natural. They're going green. They're going natural. I don't know what it is. They're going natural, and so are you. Tomorrow morning, you need to come in with your hair completely down, okay?
I won't do it. I'm not taking my weave down.
Okay. Then
what is that? Y'all gonna write me up or something?
Okay, ma'am, do you not want your job?
Yeah, I want my job, but this don't make no sense. You talking about personal appearance. I can understand y'all have a dress code and enforcing a dress code. That's one thing. But telling somebody to change their hair, you lost your mind, man. You're crazy.
Ma'am, I'm not good. I have other people that I have to call. Bottom line is, get your hair down and get your butt into work tomorrow, and let's not go back and forth anymore, okay?
Well, listen, Byron, you're a lost mind if you're thinking I'm taking my weave out. I'm not taking out at all. Risa is coming up in there with her hair, and I'm going to sit down at my desk and do my job. Y'all going to have to drag me out that some weave. You done lost your mind. You and your powers that be or whoever they may be. You tell them that I said that.
Wait a minute. Listen, are you telling me that you're coming in regardless with your hair on?
You right? That's what I just said.
Okay.
You calling me at home
Then we need to, why don't you go ahead and bring some boxes in, because you may as well pack your stuff.
I'm not. You bring the
Ma'am, I don't want to have to get your stuff and box it up, and you're losing your job because you can't take your
You know what? You can do that, because I'm going to call the news station and tell them you dragging me out of behind some weeds. Who wrong? You wrong. You wrong. You stupid behind weeds.
You need to watch your language, young lady.
Why I need to watch my language? I'm at home. You call me on my own home phone on my time. I'm at my house. I'm not on your clock. I say what I want to say on my phone.
Okay. Can I say what I want on my phone, and then I'll let you go, and you can come into work any way you want to tomorrow.
What is it, Byron? What else you got to say?
I want to tell you this. I want to tell you that your girlfriend Jennifer at your job got me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What the you just said? I know you.
Hey, Risa, this is nephew Tommy, baby, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Jennifer, your coworker, got me to prank phone call.
You got my blood pressure up. I'm gonna kill that tomorrow, and I'm gonna pull her weave out. You want to come down there and watch me drag her out of the job? I'm mad. She wrong for this. You know I got high blood pressure. You can't be doing that to me behind my weave. I pay too much money. That's the money I could be spending on my kids.
Oh, ain't nothing like a black woman and her hair. Oh, man. Okay, baby, I got one more thing to ask you, girl. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Well, after this prank, it has to be the Steve Harvey Morning Show. God.
There you have it. I'll be that stupid Halloween weekend in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, we
at
know.
The Improv.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, my strawberry letter. What is going on next door is the subject. We'll get into that right after this. Hey, everyone. Quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, what's going on next door? Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for the past 22 years, and I love that my wife is very sheltered. She's not on any social media sites, and she doesn't like to party. I was afraid to move her to the city, but she said she was ready for a change. We sold our home and bought a condo in a very popular section of Atlanta. Months after we moved in, we got a new neighbor. She's only 30 and she has 2 small kids. My wife immediately thought that the kids would be making noise and running around all the time. But to our surprise, we hear the woman more than we hear her kids, if you know what I mean. My wife and I saw men in the hallway and on the elevator, and it took weeks for my wife to figure out what's going on next door. I was hoping that she never figured out that the neighbor is a quote, working woman, but she did. And now I have a big problem because I have been next door. I saw firsthand what all of the racket was about. I swear I didn't mean for it to go down like it did. I am 28 years older than that young woman, and I feel terrible. I never should have followed her inside when she asked me to take a look at her garbage disposal. I'm not even a handyman type of guy, but I showed her how to reset it. Then we started talking, and one thing led to another, and we ended up on the floor. The only blessing is that I didn't have to pay for what I got. That happened a week ago, and I decided that this woman needs to move. The last thing I need is her telling my wife that I was in her home. I'm thinking about telling the Homeowners Association that she's a call girl and has strange men in our building. I'm assuming that will get her kicked out. Would it be too low down, or should I go for it? Are you crazy? Really, are you crazy? You haven't thought this thing through at all. What do you think's going to happen when your neighbor finds out that you went and told the HOA that she's a call girl? And she's going to find out. And she will tell your wife. But I think you better hope that your wife doesn't find out. because you know this is all your fault, right? You had no business going into that woman's house. You already knew what it was. You risked everything anyway. Now you're trying to blame the neighbor who is just doing what she does. That's what she does. The only thing I can say is that you're not the first one or the only one who's ever done something this stupid, but this was really, really close to home. You said that you've decided this woman needs to move. I think your best bet is not to get her out of the condo, but you guys should move because you're way more at fault than the neighbor for obvious reasons. Steve?
I don't know what's happening with men anymore. You know, we really used to be smarter than this. It's starting to be where I'm shamed now. It's really getting to that part of it.
Could be.
Yeah, because I'm like, dog, what? It's not making any sense. I've been married for the past 22 years. That's crazy. And I love that my wife is sheltered. She ain't on social media and she don't like to party. So you was afraid to move her to the city. But then she told you she was ready for a change. So y'all sat up here and bought a condo in a very popular section of Atlanta. They down at the 12.
Atlantic Station.
They down there at the 12. I know exactly where he moved in. I mean, and it's popular down there. Woo! It's popular at the 12. Months after we moved in, we got a new neighbor. See, there's a high turnover down there, too. That's how I know it's a 12. She's only 30 and she got small kids, and your wife thought that the kids would be making noise and running around all the time. But to our surprise, we hear the woman more than we hear the kids, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. My wife and I saw men in the hallway and on the elevator, and it took weeks for my wife to figure out what's going on next door. I was hoping she never figured out that the neighbor was a working woman, but she did, and now I got a big problem because I've been next door. God, dog. God, dog. See, boy, let me tell you something. I've been married 22 years. You've been watching these men go in and out this room on this elevator, and now you done been over there.
Wow. What can you say to that? I want to hear.
Why are you next door? Dog. Come on, man. Dog. Next door? I saw firsthand what all the racket was about. Now here go I swear I didn't mean for it to go down like it did. Ooh, I can't stand stupid men. I am 28 years older than the young woman, and I feel terrible. She 30, you 58. I should have never followed her inside. Followed her inside. Dog, you know how stupid. I should have never followed her inside when she asked me to look at her garbage disposal. What is you in there looking at garbage disposal for? You ain't in maintenance. You stay next door. You've been married 22 years. Man, I hate this letter.
Hang on.
I hate this letter. I hate this dude.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour.
Why is you next door?
Today's Strawberry Letter subject, what is going on next door? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, what's going on next door?
This man been married 22 years to a wife who is not a social butterfly, ain't on social media, nothing. Then y'all decided y'all want to move into the city. You was afraid to move her, but she said she was ready for a change. Y'all moved into a very popular and populated condo in downtown Atlanta. I'm guessing it was the 12. That's where I think they moved into. And then after they was only there for a couple of weeks, a new neighbor moved in. That's how I know it's the 12, because they got high turnover. Because, you know, some of them boys, they money dry up, you know, or they get hit, you know, or that game they in, they money can be good 1 month, and then, you know, they get bumped off their spot and they got to go somewhere else. And, you know, that ain't regular money. And then sometimes, you know, the record deal money dry up, you know. So anyway, it's high turnover.
You digress. Yes.
So this lady moved in, 30 years old with 2 kids. The wife was worried about it because she said the kids was going to be running around making noise, but it ain't the kids that's making noise. It's her that's making noise, if you know what I mean. They done seen men in the hallway, men on the elevator. She just in there hollering, making all kind of sounds. The kids know to stay in the back. They don't say nothing. They all back there crying, traumatized. They know what's happening. Feel sorry for the kids.
For the babies.
Yeah, they done figured it out. Yeah, mom in there with some more people. They in there trying to figure out how they can get a new mom and everything. Now then, your wife done finally figured out that she's a working woman. You was hoping she didn't, because you have been next door too. Show stupid behind. She said that he swear he didn't mean for it to go down like it did, because he 28 years older than this woman. She 30, he 58. I never should have followed her inside when she asked me to look at her garbage disposal. Boy, don't you know that garbage disposal is a code word? Her garbage disposal really ain't the one on the sink. Hello.
What?
Hello. The garbage disposal she wanted you to check out is not the one on the sink.
Okay.
All right now. You better read between these lines, Steve. I'm not even a handyman type guy, but I showed her how to reset it. That's that little red button up under the sink at the bottom of the garbage bowl. All you gotta do is hit that. All you gotta do is hit that. That ain't nothing. The only blessing. Now listen. I showed her how to reset it. Then we started talking, and one thing led to another. See, this is where people make me sick at with these letters. We started talking, and one thing led to another.
Yeah.
Like, okay, dog, like what? Like y'all was talking, and then you said, it'd be a whole lot of hollering in here sometime. And then she said, well, I give him something to holler for. And then he say, like what? And then she said, go on back down there and hit that red button again. Now y'all in the flow.
Wow.
Then we started talking, one thing led to another. We ended up on the flow. The only blessing is I didn't have to pay for what I got. Oh, now it's a blessing.
Yeah.
The only blessing is I didn't have to pay for what I got. That happened a week ago. And I've decided that this woman needs to move. Oh, that's what you decided? You know, dog, you ain't really good at making decisions. I don't think. Because just right after a week, you decided this woman need to move. And how you going to pull that off? Last thing I needed for her is telling my wife that I was in her home. Well, you went over there, though, to help with the garbage disposal. I'm thinking about telling the homeowners association that she's a call girl and has strange men in our building. I'm assuming that will get her kicked out. The 12? Hell no. That ain't gonna get her kicked out to 12. Now, you know who been living in the 12? Dog, that's the 12 now. I'm just telling you that right now.
Ooh, that pizza used to be outstanding.
That was downstairs, a legitimate business. They don't even sell that no more. They trying to clean out that lobby. You can't buy that pizza down there no more.
Ooh, used to be good.
Good,
Margarita
though.
pizza. Woo!
You can still get it though.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell him that she's a call girl and has strange men in our building. I'm assuming that'll get her kicked out, not other 12, homie. Would that be too low down or should I go for it? Low down was you in there on the floor. That was low down. Bro, you can't get no more low down. You've been married 22 years. You're 28 years older than this girl. She got 2 kids somewhere running around. You in there on top of her on the floor. Now you want to know would that be low down or should I go for it? You can't turn this woman in because when they go up to her and say you a call girl, you on the client list.
Right. All right. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast.
I can't stand this letter right here. Oh,
iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Sports
Call
Talk
girl
with Junior.
boo next door. God,
right after this.
Convenient.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
All right, sure, let's get into it. Michael Irvin has some choice words for some young players in the NFL who said they didn't respect Michael Irvin. And he said he probably couldn't play in this NFL today. And it has some, talk about his career. But Michael defended that career. You can listen to it. Take a listen.
Get the out of my face talking noise until you know what you're talking about. I will dominate this era of football. Dominate. Keep my name and my image. Don't try to on my work when I won championships on every level. On every level. When they can knock us out. I call passes in the midst of pain. Y'all don't do that. Y'all ain't never had to do that. So shut the hell up.
Oh, we clear?
Dog,
Man, this guy
I saw this whole thing. He was 100% correct. The young cats today, they don't respect old school cats because you couldn't have played in the league today. Boy, you don't even know who Michael Irvin was. You don't even know what the game was about. They changed all the rules. All the rules. No more, you can't touch a receiver more than first 5 yards. That wasn't the case back then.
No.
You can't hit a person unless they got the ball. That wasn't the case back then. You run over there, they dislocate you. Michael Irvin is 100% correct, man. He's 100% correct.
Won championships on every level. College. He got a championship there, University of Miami. 3 Super Bowl rings. And his nickname is called the Playmaker for a reason. Why you think they named him the Playmaker? Boy made play. So, I'm with you, Mike. I ain't even mad. And you had guys like that who hit hard too, Uncle. Like, you remember Steve Atwater? Remember Roddy Lott? Hit.
Donnie Shell.
Man. They hit.
Tier.
And Michael had to go through that.
I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you run over there and people just be waiting on Nishki. Buckets. Evil people.
Yeah.
Ooh, just wrong.
Reggie White.
You ain't even got the ball. They hit you anyway.
Just because.
Man, that was football.
Yeah. Well, Uncle, let's talk about it. Uncle, you got your rivals playing tonight, Uncle. You got the Steelers and the Bengals. How do you feel about this?
Oh, Steelers gonna crush them. Well, they got Joe Flacco now.
Yeah. The Bengals.
Yeah. So Stain Joe Flacco. We got the Steelers. All right, well, Thursday night football it is.
Well, Joe Flacco gonna be better than who they had, that's for sure. Because Joe Flacco's seen everything. Yeah. But he don't have it no more where he can take you nowhere.
38, man.
Two 40-year-old quarterbacks going at it.
Thank you.
Who got 2 40-year-old quarterbacks?
Coming up at the top of the hour, a woman on social media needs some advice.
But one can throw, though.
She says, how soon is too soon to be honest about what you're into? She needs some advice. Like I said, we'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, this is from Melissa on Steve Harvey FM. Melissa says, I've dated a few great guys in recent years, but both relationships fizzled. Once we realized we weren't on the same page when it came to certain things in the bedroom. I have pretty specific preferences, nothing too wild or unmanageable. Maybe something along the lines of the movie 50 Shades of Grey. Anyway.
Oh. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
50 different things.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not the kind of thing you can bring up on a first or even a third date, but I also don't want to waste time building something that's missing such an important connection. How do you find someone who's into the same things as you are without oversharing too soon?
Yeah, you're going to have to go to a swingers club.
What?
You have to go downtown somewhere, buy you a membership, and walk in, and you can find all that down there. That's what you need to do. You trying to find a steady relationship. Ain't nobody finna do this here with you. And the third time is too early. You need to pull up a little bit. Everybody ain't ready for all this here.
Sounds so innocent, too.
All this crazy mess you doing. That's why you ain't got nobody now. Because when you do bring up what you really into, you need, whatever you into, you need to get out of.
She scares him off, Steve. She scares him off.
Yeah, you too much. Don't nobody want that. Nobody going home and introduce you to your mama, because tonight I'm finna be frightened. I'm not finna date nobody I'm scared of. Now I'm in here, I got the cover pulled up to my neck, and I'm shaking up under the bed. Cause now here you done pulled out this suitcase up under the bed with all this mess in it that I don't know what's gonna. You got stuff hanging on hangers in the closet you done pulled out right here. I'm hearing all these noises and stuff, all this extra stuff. Robots coming out the corner, moving around. Body finna do all this. Sitting up in here, got these little animals running loose in here. Where's these hamsters going? Got all these little gerbils in the room and talking about hold this. Wipe it off.
Wild.
I'm not wiping off this. No, we're not doing all this. What is you talking about? No, I'm not finna. No, wait. What you mean bite down on this till I'm through? Now, what?
So
I'm not biting down on this.
So when you're in the bed with the covers pulled up, are your knees on your chin?
I'm trembling. Because here she comes. I don't know what we doing tonight. I'm in here, man. I want to go home, man. Where my mama?
What is mama?
Yeah.
Bite down on this till I'm through.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Show me the video again. I don't want to do that.
Why are these hamsters in here?
All this stuff right here, man. Hey. What is the generator for? What's happening?
Extra power.
What are you finna do tonight?
You're truly so stupid.
Hey, what is you heating up in that skillet? What's happening?
Oh, man.
She said nothing too wild or unmanageable.
Whoa. What you mean? Pick up a couple live chickens on the way. Where's I'm gonna find this at?
My stomach is hurting.
Yeah, I'm in PetSmart. Do what? 4 lizards. What?
Not one.
4 6-inch lizards. Baby, what's happening? What?
So she doesn't want to
get it. Wait a minute. Get a what? 2 piranha. That's a fish food.
Oh, man.
Since you're down there at PetSmart. All right.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I am the King Cobra. What you mean, Brandon?
We'll have more of this ignorant show coming up in 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, in trending animal news, visitors at the San Diego Zoo were stunned earlier this week when a gorilla charged at the glass viewing panel that they have at the zoo and cracked it. It was a dramatic moment. It was caught on video. Visitors were watching the gorillas when a 10-year-old gorilla named Denny suddenly ran toward the glass, cracked it. The crowd gasped, and some backed away while others leaned in for a closer look. Zoo officials, this is the good news here, say Denny wasn't hurt. That's what they said about Denny the gorilla. Right.
Denny over here cracking glass. Ain't nobody worried about if Denny hurt. Denny stuck his arm out that glass and grabbed one of them little white kids. That's where the problem would have had. It wasn't we calling him Denny's for anyway.
That's
Denny.
why he mad. That's
Denny.
why
His
he
name
mad.
is Denny.
I saw that video. He slammed into that glass and that glass broke, but then he didn't know it broke and he walked down to the other side. But I didn't understand the people that were still there, though.
Yeah, that leaned in even
that's what
closer. Yeah. They said Denny wasn't hurt. That's according to the zoo officials. They also explained that this kind of behavior is normal for young male gorillas, and he was not trying to hurt anyone.
He didn't got tired of them calling him Denny. That's what this is. That's what this is.
He doesn't like his name.
First of all, I'm running when I see him running towards the glass.
Yeah. All right, guys. Coming up, we'll play a round.
There was one black person in that video
right
off to the left.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have worked behind the scenes on the horror movie set of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or The Exorcist? Which one?
Oh, no.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw.
No, that heifer turning her head around, spitting on that preacher. No, we not finna do this here.
So many people died on that set, remember?
No.
While they were making the movie. Yeah.
Oh, really? Exorcist.
The Exorcist?
Exorcist, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you stand on your answer.
Texas Chainsaw.
I know, but what? Because, see, first of all, I'm not in the woods running. See, I know what to do with Texas Chainsaw.
What?
He behind us. I already know that.
Yeah.
You can
So all us looking out the same window. He behind us. Already know. And black people don't live through these movies. So what I do is I get out the house first. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not curious. What's that noise?
What's
Not
going on
toward
here?
None of that.
I'm behind the cameraman.
What is that noise? Let's go see. Nope.
Nope. We don't investigate none of that.
I get as far away from noise as I can. Now, this would be a horrible movie with me in it.
All right. Would you rather give a pregame or post-game speech to your favorite football team?
You gonna give Cleveland
I would do
a pregame?
Yeah, pre, because post, you know what you
pregame.
say when they done lost.
What would you say if they lost? What?
That's it. I said it.
Both my speeches the same.
What?
Pre and post. I'm so sick of this sugar honey iced tea. I'm tired of it.
Would you rather your favorite team lose every game of the season or lose in the final seconds of the last game that they would have made the playoffs?
We doing that right now, Shirley. We don't have to hope.
I thought you were going to the Super Bowl, Junior.
Well, I don't know right now.
I do.
We going to
get on over there with Cleveland.
Did y'all win the other night?
We was off this week. That's our bye
We play
week.
Monday night football.
We play Monday night.
Okay, so y'all 2-3 right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 2 wins,
y'all?
3 losses. Where do you see Super Bowl in that?
As we progress, as we keep moving forward, you'll see.
You'll see something.
You'll see it.
We'll see something. We're looking forward to it. You know.
Well, I got news for you. 2 and 3 is the
Let's see what we
same
see.
thing.
What you
as
see
1
in
and
your
4.
team?
I see 1-4 in the Browns, and I see what y'all need to see. So y'all 2 and 3.
But they're
I don't know,
blind. too.
y'all ain't but one number off either way. So I don't know how you see the future Super Bowl with 1 win better.
That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up next at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day, and we'll hear from Steve Harvey with his closing remarks right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Fantasia, and right now you're listening to my man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule 1 or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Thursday. Well, it was a great day as far as I'm concerned. It's always a great day.
Amen, girl.
We have a great audience. I mean, come on. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Steve, all we need is you right now.
Hey, Junior asked me a question earlier today. Junior, what was your question earlier?
Yeah, I was saying, how do you deal with people who always forget all the things you've done for them, and they tear you down as soon as you don't do anything they ask you to do? Soon, the one time you can't do it, you nothing to them.
Well, it's because the average person has selective memory. And the majority of people that you know live under the "what have you done for me lately" banner. And if you're around people like that, you definitely have to change your environment with these people. You have to rid yourself of people like that. See, what you're not going to do is constantly make me the reason why you ain't. I'm not going to keep being the reason that you ain't. Do you understand that you ain't because of you? It really has nothing to do with me. I am not going to be the reason why you didn't make it. I'm not going to be the reason you're not successful or happy. I'm not going to be the reason, and I'm not going to exist within your boundaries that keep me confined to that role in your life. And people often forget because they have selective memory. Let me ask you a question. When the last time somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, listen, I know you helped me in '85, and I really appreciate that. Then I came back in '87, you came through again. Then when '90 came, you really helped me out, man, and I didn't never pay you back a number. Then '95, I got in another crisscross, and here you was again. And you've always been there for me. And in 2000, then you bailed me out again, and I couldn't afford to pay you back, man. And then it's 2015, something else happened, and you was there for me. Well, it's 2025, and man, you've done so much for me. And I really shouldn't even ask you for anything else because of all the things you've done for me. You really don't owe me anything. As a matter of fact, you know what, man? Now that I've went over the inventory of everything that is, hey, man, let me just go about my business because you've already done enough for me. You ever heard that speech before? Nope. You probably never will. Because people have selective memory. They forget all of that. They just want what they want now. But see, why is it me that has to be the fix for you? See, I often say, if you didn't have my number, who would you call? Well, doggone it, get to calling. Because I'm not going to be it. every time something goes wrong. Stop allowing people to make you the reason. Stop allowing your children to make you the reason why they aren't where they want to be. Look, we've all made mistakes as parents. Lord knows I have. I've made a plenty of mistakes, but I've tried to correct them. Some of them got corrected. Some of them were just lessons that everybody had to learn, them and me. But you will not, as an adult, keep hanging it over my head or where I wasn't there when you needed me back then. Because every time you ask me for something now, I'm here. So I'm going to stop being the reason why you ain't where you want to be, because I keep trying to get you somewhere. But you're not going to keep making it about me. No, and it's not my job. At one point in time, a person has to be responsible for themselves. Because haven't you had to be responsible for yourself? Haven't you had to be the one the whole time to take care of you? The majority of people who are trying to climb the ladder of success, you don't have a lot of people you can go to when something go wrong. Think about it. Who can you pick up the phone right now and just ask them to bail you out? Do you know how hard that is? Because on your journey to success, it's a lonely road. Ricky Minor had the title of a book that I absolutely love. The title of his book was Ain't No Traffic on the Extra Mile. Because y'all out there on that extra mile trying to do more, ain't no traffic out there. So it ain't a lot of help out there. But somebody always feel like they can call you for help. You ever notice that? How you always the one? Ain't that crazy? Now you can't call them for a slice of pie, but they got your number on speed dial. And here they come with that guilt. I know you got it. I've been watching you. I'm so proud of you. Who you doing all that? You on them shows. Hey, listen, we done got ourselves in a bad spot. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you know what I think you ought to do? I think you ought to work yourself out that bad spot. Because you know what I have to do whenever I get in a bad spot? I got to work myself out of it. I got to get myself through it. But because of my relationship with God, I always get through it. He ain't ever let me down. Now, it's been tight. It's been a struggle. My head is bloody but unbowed. Man, I'm not going to keep being the one to have to fix your life when I can't call you to get a slice of pie. Stop being the bouncing board for everybody and take care of yourself. Because if they didn't have you, they'd figure it out. Let them get to figuring it out. It don't have to be you. Those are my closing remarks today. Do yourself a favor. Talk to God today. He would absolutely love to hear from you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.